The shrines of Togbi through Awadada, the fort of Bata Traditional Council, and this is Kayama, just close to Tajabu in the Volta region. Togbi has earlier on been explaining to us what they call Acha. He believes whatever they do here is white, it's plain, that is, there is nothing behind it, there is no evil spirit hidden behind it. And then he also believes, or it is believed, that the earth also has heart. That is, the earth is also a living thing. So what this means is that they pick the heart of the earth and then a powder, then they prepare the substance, what he has just displayed for us a while ago. That is what it means. So in so doing and spitting it out like that, it means he's driving away all evil forces or evil spirits that will come around to distract our program. We'll continue and then let him explain more things to us. Okay.
This is what we call fire.
Okay. So what Togbi is trying to tell us is that this right here on your screen, is what we call a fa, which he can use or they use to see what has ever transpired in your life. Whatever you are wearing, whatever you've eaten that day before coming, or whatever that has happened in your life several years ago, dated back to your ancestral people, he can be able to see those things just by using these things. So the man sitting right here is Adam Gabla Gafa, and then Awuno. And then if Togbi is not around, he will be able to handle everything, because that is what he has also been trained in. So he can be able to see things Togbi will see. He can also see and tell you this and that and that and that. So the things displayed there are what they call Afa, and they are the things they use to consult the spirit and be able to tell you more. Togbi, let's continue.
Okay.
So right now, Togbi has asked his son, let me put it that way, his son, to display to us how Afakaka is done. how the spirit to be consulted. So right here live on your screen is going to do it. You can only get this on DAVI TV, where you get your authentic information about the African tradition and spirituality. He's starting the process.
Father, So what Toby was trying to explain is that when you see this door, there are gods inside that place. But for the sake of privacy and spirituality, he wouldn't be able to open the door for us to enter. But he can tell us what the God in the room does. He'll be able to speak about it. But we don't have the privilege of going inside to see what is inside the room. So you are still watching DAVI TV GH. You go on your YouTube and then subscribe to our channel and share. You click on the notification button to be able to be notified when we come out with new videos. Stay tuned. Mieva Nanobo, Magdalene and I know what other Amanan, Rona Ponchinami, Adelania Bob Manto, Maguna Jagomanami.
Aya, Manana, I know on your fridge. Not where Sonia. Achille Zang.
Okay.
Afoji. Afoji Bob, you know, for Jimmy Danger.
Okay.
Bishi. Neighbor. Togo. Kala. Afomato. Yellow Zang. I say, I know Sarah. They can matter to Chino. Or so. Yola Molly Warborn. Not Puchella. A Chiana Queen and we go walk back. Are you official? May I much you know, but you know, I will not let it. Don't watch anybody go. Where I fear. Look on a correct one, she do do it. Sophia Wiki. When I bring the blow of a hammer, no good energy. What you feel, what you do, woman. What Papano, where not do it in Tortuna. Actually, number 2 feet to go for a career. Look at the contract bank, a career like I am a letter boy. I'm on top of the other. They are fish of money. When I go to my cafe, I'm back when I fear. My brother.
Tobi Markuka, Achima, a look woman in Cornell, a chiller for man.
We have a shishi.
Okay. Viewers, Tobi was explaining to us what this means. He was telling me it's not a thing, but this is a god. The water inside that pot is a spiritual water, it's a special water, and then there are other colors or materials covering it. There's a red, there's a black, and then there's a white on it. And he has explained that the stick on it is what they call jijipo in a way. That stick can be sent after somebody. If somebody comes to steal something that belongs to you, and you come to consult him or to tell him about it, he will send that stick after the person. This stick will just fly in the air and locate the person. If it's going to take about 7 days before they find the person, this stick will still be in the air looking for the person for the 7 days until the person is found before the stick returns to him. And the water in there can kill somebody or somebody who have evil spirits worrying him. And if somebody wants to send evil spirit against you, or ghosts who have been believed that they have evil spirit, those ghosts come to torment you. But what Toby is telling us is that he will fetch this water for somebody who have been afflicted. You drink and bath some of this water, then the spirit will leave you, and the person who is sending the spirit after you have to face the consequences of whatever they are trying to do to damage you or to worry you. We have other gods here, and we like to continue so that Toby tells us more about the other gods here. This one is called Visa Toby, continue.
Alaba Ayalafia. Nyachi Gonia. Amashama Choa and Rabu. A chino. Hello. I say, Alavia. Now you Maravanaqua. Undakua. Na Fifi. Danim Undakua. Najalashu Alaga. Now la formation of a trust my jeton. If you're not reaching like blood on it, as none of Alanam. Tana do Kurama won't talk to them. No let you go for the jigger. No, no, will never them. No constellation, and will never provide. No check of one watch. Oh,
Tobi afiaba achia nenyabo kwina madekaba adelo plama doma afiaba achia atana da kawana vano
na mi chako
afiaba achia ifen do penyaba ahana da kawa vepo mama Tobi ema. So what Tobi is trying to tell us is that the water from this pot unites families. If since everybody uses water to cook, it is believed that this particular water here, when you have issues with your brother or you have issues in your family, you can come to Tobi. He will fetch some of this water for you to drink, or you drink in your family. After drinking this water, there is peace in your family. You wouldn't have issues again. People who don't talk to you in the family will start talking to you just after drinking this water. So it is believed that this water unites. And he has mentioned the name. But for me not to be able to make mistake, I want to avoid mistake in pronouncing the name. I'll keep it there for Tobi to mention it again for us. So you just heard it. That is Ewe. It is good that you are an Ewe. Thank you. You keep watching.
It's just a help. Let me profitable. Say good about somebody. Let me for them. Let me. No, it's for good luck. Good luck for you. That's all society. I cannot bring out for all.
The herb right there on your screen is what we call Oli Pepe. It's an Ewe name, and it is believed that this leaf, when you chew it, and you put this leaf in your mouth, you don't say anything bad, or you don't say bad things about people, or you don't curse anyone after chewing this herb. It is believed that whatever you say after chewing this herb comes into fruition. So after chewing this, and you say good things about someone, then good things start happening in the person's life. So anybody who have come across this herb after chewing, or after putting it in your mouth, you say good things about your family people or about your own self. Because when you say bad things will follow you. When you say the good will also follow you as well. So it means this herb basically is supposed to bless the family. It's supposed to bless you. So when you chew it, after chewing, you say good things. So I'll chew it after chewing, I'll say something good about somebody. So you keep watching DAVI TV GH. Thank you. Togbi is telling us that the two water in this there is a hot water here and then there is a cold water here. What it means is that the one on your screen right now is the hot one. The one on your screen right now is the hot one, and then the second one here is the cold one. What it means, or what Togbi is explaining to us, is that even when he's not in the house and you come here to fetch this water to bath, whatever sickness that is worrying you, whatever that is pursuing you or worrying you, after bathing this water, you'll get your healing. Togbi menye enyalema ka agba denya jojito afi denya fafito Togbi mara ku kofma mena mivi
aya na football da ma fifula na football da ma fifula ye makoha so se kokore ma aju yo chube kana joro la ma na o na no mlo ni etadu aju ho official fi dojo ba aya alaga ala na ba chi jo na bo ju malata na liwo aya na va famille mia aba es blocker na gali ni ko na makata to na ba maka
Togbi kenanya ba mada nto kwedicha ava ye maliwa bale na gbena ko kuchi akoko yire
mi wona nye ba anya setala malla ashida manya ma chu ko lawi ala ba malla ashida ma anya re ma blogla ngala ashifore ma nanya mali atewi akana malengi yo nya nyo na rosheni ala nya nto ne ngbo ba ba ito yana kon nyiri.
So with everything there are rules and regulations governing it. The water is free, but you can't just come and dip your hand in it. Unless you see Togbi himself, that he says some things for you, then you can dip your hand in it. But if you are a woman and then you are in your period, that is to say you are menstruating, you are not clean enough to come and fetch this water. And then when you are a man and probably you just made out with your woman or just had sex, it is also not advisable for you to come and fetch this water. It means you wait a little after some time before you can come and fetch this water. The hot water, Togbi is explaining to us that if he should pour a little powder in it and alcohol in it, you could see that it will start boiling on its own. But without him pouring the powder and then the alcohol in it, it also means that that water there just naturally it is there. When you fetch it, it's hot, but there's no fire under it. But when you fetch it, it is hot water, just like you heat water and then mix it with the cold. That one right there is hot water.
Ama anya go afu mi kuna anwu mi dula nwu shango bagu na anya gbadago ya
Togbi makpo na no la ma ba hu nchingu wona Togbi atan a kongchi na mi fi na nya ba anyo no
nya gua ga ta ba nwe honya afu banji njin plan sham nya gbadago.
So the things you are seeing there right now are just what he is calling Badagu. He believes those things there are engines, uh, like car body parts and engines. There are metals there, and there are some things I see there that are from car and then automobile. He'll be explaining to us what it does and what they mean. For now, you stay tuned. This is DAVI TV GH.
Na dong bara mare na dama futa na mare na ku na fo sa mare won to na ku ta na nya ba o na ba yon da shina to dama futa alo malablochi ale ka mo ta na na khoma beta guya ma ta ko so to guria akode chima anu ko agbore ka nya la nya beta gu ale o kami de vi adafoji ko fo mo ako ba ha ka fo mo ako gbali che ko fo mo ba gudui mata ko ma dara chima ako chire ko ko ma nya go ba ko.
So there are some things that are done in our tradition that they call forbidden things. There are some things when you do, they say they are forbidden. You don't need to do those things. So Togbi is explaining to us that those metals that we are seeing, that we think are just metals, are actually God. There are some people who go to evil people to ask him to put your image there, and then you can have accidents whilst you are driving or whilst you are walking on the road. But the gods there are supposed to protect you against evil and then every bad thing somebody is planning. Even the small one there, he says if he puts it in water and drink, it means nothing will happen to him if he's on the road. Then also there are some people that we know have fallen into public toilets, that is the public ones, that when they come out they said they have stepped in where they call the forbidden places, and then you are not fit enough to be in the community. Sometimes they drive you out to go and cleanse you before bringing back. But with the gods here, Togbi is explaining to us that even when you take the smallest one deep in water and drink, it will cleanse you of all evil spirits and all bad things people want them to happen to you.
Yeah, akpadachi o ma 7
Togbi Marikudaba Akledachia.
mi ko da
Okay.
if you na ma du akpala o ma du anwo you ko da do for them na we ajeji o ya na gbangi
Togbi Marikuga yonkana miaka.
gbangi gbanga na du na we acheji o.
Banga is supposed to mean whatever you have planned comes back to you, or that your plan will fall. So whatever you plan against Togbi or anybody that believes in this, anything you plan against them will just fall. They've used 7 sticks, the ones that the AOS used to steer Banku, the Banku steering stick. They've used 7 to hold this stone up in the sky. So it means you eat. Anybody that eats and it's a living being, whatever bad thing you plan against Togbi or anyone that comes here for protection, so far as you eat and this is also existing, your plan will never come into fruition. So let's Togbi continue and then explain more to us. There are nails inside this stone. You might think are just stones, but Togbi, dagbi amandre kwela an gaka ma gagamu vo manya ba pe akpakpakpan devio hasugboda afama odufun yin gbogbom alake jo devio molonu ya ko ojan oga lani ajipo
enya gbogbo agba atetren o to na anya le so ge na we achechi o yata na dongba aga akpete gana abacho fia ro gbogbo na menye bo gbogbo akpete gan na gbogbo fo re gboro be afia atege cho fia che modo doji ateju aba no modo doji dumasa na kohane afia ni ekpe.
Togbi is explaining to us that this will never fall because it's a spiritual thing. But unless if you see this on the floor, then that means somebody with evil mind or evil spirit is coming close to the house or is coming to worry them here. So this stone can even fly from here and even go as far as the main street there. That is, it will go there to block you from coming to the house or to stop you from coming here to do anything evil and towards them here in the house. So you can see, I was surprised that this is very heavy, but it's still standing on those little sticks that are holding it. But Togbi explained that it's a spiritual thing. Unless it gets down or you have something bad towards them, this stone can never get down, but to still stand there as solid as you can imagine. And I see some nails in the stone, and I'll give the opportunity to Togbi to explain to us what the nails there mean or what their roles are. Togbi katagbaja adowe ma alo plingo adowe mo le ekpa mo togbi opo do na enyanka.
Opona amaya nkolishi. Nene ndokutu ga evoro mata yi ofun ra bam gbeton na se na no fia na no fan ko fufu.
Togbi is telling us that the nails there speak and then they also have names. So there is one particular one he was pointing at, and he said if it's 12 in the afternoon, there is something he can say to that nail, and then the nail begins to speak, that you and I can also hear what the nail is saying. Wow, this is amazing. So whatever you come here to tell this stone or the nail to do for you, you have it achieved. But when you come that they should kill somebody for you, you have to die yourself, because they don't support bad things. So they are here purposely to just bless your life and make your life better.
You don't know your enemy. It will tend to the person.
So Togbi is also telling us that the nails there, that particular one he's pointing, it is also there when somebody stands against you, whether at your workplace or maybe wherever you find yourself. Somebody just wants your downfall. You don't know what actually you did to the person. You come here, you speak to the nail or you speak to whatever is here and tell it what is bothering you. Whosoever is worrying you, this nail goes as a servant into the person's heart to choke the person until the person is able to confess and tell to the public why he's tormenting you or is worrying you.
Nanya gbogbo, anya gbeto, na ma dogo, na do susu bara tama sachi barak malafio, me agbabiago. Fikire na. Asaka ma gbeto mfuma na. Yakala gbagbo nlegbai. Agbabiago nka jibuna la, alo fikire na. Kakane mo do susu ra tama, agbara yiga free. Avona gbogbo la shi ogbona nglaga atotaga mayigo. Na ko spirit la shi okwe afima is empty. O the spirit am na ma doga na o. Vita ma ka ko gbogbo na ka grapa mo.
So Togbi is saying that this one here is legba. What legba does, the work of legba is that it is there as a gateman. Let me put it that way. It's a spiritual policeman. When you are here with bad intention, this will stop you and ask you what you want here. It speaks as a human being. When you get here at midnight and you have bad intentions, this will stop you as a policeman and ask you what you want to do here or what your intentions are. But if you have a clean heart or a clean spirit, you enter this place with no interference. But if you have evil spirit and you are still able to bypass this, it means your spirit is not going to work. This would have neutralized whatever spirit you have. It would have taken away what you have in you to torment anybody here. Then that means you are in the house as an empty vessel until you are going out before your spirit can follow you. So this is a spiritual policeman. That is how it is called.
Amaya. Ngoya akiti. Agbojigla. Na gbora apama. Amaya nyanyi gbato for dollar. For due ko fia ba nyi gbato la khoma. For dollar nye. Ya chi la fia. Ya chi ba fe ko chi jo. Aya. Mi yo asisa. Age gbato gbona. Na yu asisa na no fo mafia. Aya. Enye to. Mi shangla to mi pone. Aya kala jogba mi pone afia. Tana chi ala nyama. Wana to machino la go ba hachino na ya mafu machino la achafu ma hachino alaba aha la fia ha mato aha sasa aha vivi liha ta spirit sha mi connect na fia ta ala baleka gate onya ta mi la fia mi locate na jure sha ma la fia na jure sha ma la fia no ga anonya la fia po ala pe awala ko anokpom na ojuma na mapochi amako kama pom na mapochi amako makpom na makpo ni ka fura matanya kana mavu maglo no bangi ala waga magadungo o fasting wala tamata no pom la fi tafia it's a network, it's a four cardinal points.
So Togbi was explaining to us what this God means and what it does. The one right here, Togbi is telling us. So whatever you are seeing here are gods. This particular one is what they call the gateman. It has the main one in the room where we've gone to once. This one also conveys message. Wherever you are and whatever you are doing, if Togbi wants to know what is going on with you or in your life, he'll be able to consult this one and they tell you whatever, or they tell him whatever is going on with you. And this one right here on your screen, that one has a connection to the dwarves. So it means whatever that is happening in the spirit world, that is in the hinterlands, the dwarves will be able to get the information for Togbi, which means they speak just like human beings. You hear the spirit speaking without you even seeing them. The spirit will be right here and be talking to you, and then you will hear what they say. The one at the other side is in the rivers. It has a connection to the rivers and then the dams, the lakes, and all the water bodies we have. That will be able to also connect. If you are hiding in the sea, you are hiding in the rivers, or wherever you are hiding, that one there also connects with the water bodies and will be able to give information to Togbi when you've consulted him. The 3 bottles buried there are bottles that have drinks in them. I think they have been refilled occasionally. There is one that takes soft drink, and then there is one that also takes the alcohol, the akpeteshi, the original akpeteshi from the Eweland, also takes that. And all things you are seeing here are connected to the spirit, and they have spiritual backing. Let me move to Togbi quickly for him to say something.
Tananya ba ala banya fifilai yema kan blono ba ya jado ala na wo yema ko wa fie anya ka fodwa bloko na we ala bana potani avona fodwa ba da kuko na ku na ka makale na wo.
So Togbi is telling us that the gods here speak. They actually speak. That is, they speak as humans. So when you come for consultation and he has done the afa, the one that was displayed a while ago, he has done that. And then whatever the spirits tell him to do for you, he will do them for you. But if the spirits speak and say you are condemned, that is for you to die, there is nothing they can do about it. So whatever the gods say to him are final. There is nothing that any person can do. But if they speak something for you to be healed or delivered, he'll be able to do them for you.
Napoli apagata apake akonye nyi la pema ngwi mi duna ahora minya konye nyole myango nyapali kana yaba nyapa dovi alo dugu chujuemo ya denya fia ina vala gbeji ngbegblo fifim amawuma ajajaga la fia aduko da nyapali aya achiva fe pla havivi ko minani adogbara mata for good luck nshawo nyono tana nya vinya ema dogbara tawo ala fia ma podon ha na ma fa gbonyo mata dogbara ko chire nya jiko dogbara.
So this one, the God here right here, Togbi is explaining to us that it is what binds the family together. So if you are from this land or you are a son of the soil from here, then it means that he prays with your name with soft drink and water. That is all that this God takes, soft drink and water. They pray with your name and pour this on it. But when you are from this place and then you travel out, you go somewhere else, and then you've engaged yourself in illegal activities. You are either stealing, armed robbery, prostitution, or whatever it is. This God right here will expose you. It will send a signal home that this is what you are doing outside. That it means that there is rules and regulations governing every institution and every family. So this God here is supposed to protect you. If you are somewhere that you are looking for a job, what this does is that it gives you, after pouring the alcohol, the mineral and water on it, if you want a job or you are finding job, this God provides you job. But if you are also engaged in illegal activities, this same God here will expose you, and Togbi will know this is what you are doing once you've traveled outside his jurisdiction.
This chorus, store ala ko mafia e mata fo fo fio ala bagba ma nyanga kanyara ko ha awana da wo na fo gbo agajim ko negle e dogbara ko aga ko no akai aga mo do dogbara show mo na wo do afi na takwa bani nyemo na aga oba ma righteous man no nyemo ni. Yes,
Togbi is saying he doesn't do money rituals, or he doesn't charm money for you to say when you come to Togbi he will charm money for you, because this building right here has the stool that provides worth for the family members, and beneath the stool we can see cowries and guns, and then the sword. It's a stool that gives wealth to people who come to consult. When you come, he will pray for you to get money, but it doesn't mean that you come and then he will charm money for you, or he will make money for you and then you take home, like you've been seeing on some TV screens. Togbi wouldn't do that. But when you are working and you want more money, he will be able to pray for you. But he won't be able to open the door for us right now, because today is not a very good day for him to open the door, because this God right inside also have days that you can open the door to see or to do rituals for. So today is not one of those days that he can open the doors for us. So we can just stand outside and look at the building and then see what is drawn on it. But for us to enter, it is not permitted for today, because today is not a good day. Togbi, marakumi jiba mianya anyoka language pela upa gomadado laba makpo hiada yake manyana hiunyo tama bia ona nanami upa nkokula nika tayo le miagbodo
atuenya apa deshi oyera batamukai ni ana nyamanya fia jikpila shi wala bonno ashio ma fia ba you call na mile job ka fi na nya fia nya atamukai o nya fa fia nya ta twin dana ta na ko tu akoyi akopo ko he ko ba fia aga ga shi avo nya mata ko ho chi de kanu na ko de ko to ma la do ko cho ma digo na ma la da ko yena na ko na gara to ma a chi to ma ko na adojo ma na fi nya o ba robes o ba tetwa ma cho ko agba ya na ba fia ko do bo ta ko ka ma de do.
Okay, so Togbi is telling us that this symbol right here is gun. It's a gun. This is a symbol of a gun, and this is a cutlass, but it's mostly associated with royalty. That is, when they are installing a new chief, you see that they give them this. It's a cutlass or machete that is associated with royalty. That is their symbol of authority, and this is the stool on which the chiefs will sit. When you come here, you bring your machete or your own cutlass with gun that you are coming to destroy anybody here. This will not allow you to be able to execute your plan. And then the cowries here, when he give you just one and you put it in your pocket, when someone tries shooting you, the gun will backfire. That is, the gun goes back to shoot the person himself or herself. But when you come here to shoot anybody, even without these cowries in their pocket or anywhere, you will still not be able to, since they are standing on their righteous path, because they don't tolerate bad things.